Yeah, so this is the next thing in video is virtual reality. So if you put on a pair of goggles or Google, what's the Google thing? Google Cardboard. And you see, if you look to your left, you see to your left. You look to your right, you see to your right. And so this is giving your viewer the power of what they see. If you've got an atmosphere where there's interaction in a round table, then you give the viewer the option of turning left, turning right. If you create something that's shareable, that's something that's engaging, then they're going to engage with you. And live video is still becoming more prominent, especially on Facebook, also on YouTube. And two other platforms that are doing live video is Twitter and Instagram. So if you want to reach millennials, Instagram is growing quickly. Facebook and YouTube are still fighting it out as far as video goes. Instagram just introduced a new platform called IGTV, where you can post up to 10-minute videos on Instagram. And it's pre-recorded and then uploaded. So get comfortable being on camera, because that's the wave of the future.
Mike, you had some good thoughts a couple weeks ago when we were talking about what you were doing in the summertime to get some of your leads and generate some of your prospects for your HR business. What was it you were talking about a couple Fridays ago?
I've only been with the company like 3 months now, and I've got more ideas than I have time. So I had a successful staffing business at one time at power plants, and networking there was easy. Once you got in the door, you got one guy you talk to, and now you've got friends with the whole place. But I like a lot of the video ideas. Just a matter of making the videos. Not connecting with which one you were talking about the other day.
You're going to have to remember, it must have been good.
Yeah, it must have been. So, but it's been drinking from the fire hose for 3 months, just getting up to where it's working pretty good now.
Kim, did you say your ebook, people have to give an email address to get that?
That's up to me.
Okay.
No, I can,
Either way, you do either way?
I could send it direct to you, or just upload on like a box, Dropbox, whatever.
No, I mean if they come to your
if you
site,
go to my website,
and
yeah,
research
you see that if you
they
want,
just automatically get it, or
yeah,
do
it
they
just
have
goes
to
like
give you the information?
name, email, and then it auto generates like, hey,
Here's the ebook.
and it says like verify, like when you get like an email like, hey,
Yeah.
Click here. And
Yeah,
then
my point is they have to give you their name and email.
it's kind of an opt-in scenario, yeah.
Because I mean that's for the one of the things that I teach and here is that's an excellent strategy for, especially when it is slow, because if you just let people download that, they're just getting it, and they can be getting educated by you and buy from somebody else.
Sure.
And in the summer, there may be a lot of people right now that are in the investigative mode about services they might buy 3 months from now, 6 months from now. But most of our advertising only talks to you when you're ready to buy right now. That report talks to me of today. I just decide, I think I need a financial person, but I don't even know what to do. If I go to 4 websites that are financial planners, the first 3 are going to be, here's what I do, call me, make an appointment. All 4 of them. They go to yours. You're going to educate them now. You're much more likely to get a prospect or lead, because now I'm going, I'll download that because I'm not ready to talk to these guys yet.
I mean,
But
watch a video
educate
even
me.
with no commitment.
Yeah, educate me. And that's where a lot of marketers miss, is they're not capturing those people that are in the investigative phase. Nobody just wakes up, I'm going to get a financial planner, looks at a website and calls you. This doesn't work that way. They educate themselves somehow. We need to be the ones to educate them so that it's more likely they end up with us than our competitors.
Simon Sinek wrote a book about that. If they're just seen as videos, Simon Sinek. And he wrote Start With Why.
Oh, yeah.
And it makes all the sense in the world. He compares Apple and Northwest Airlines that have a very loyal following. Their client base is loyal, and they'll buy their product even when it's not the best product. And they start with why. He talks about the golden triangle and the golden circles. I highly recommend the book. I'm coming through it right now, and you know, some of it you think, yeah, well, that makes sense. Just have to implement this, you know. But to talk about why you're doing something, to get people to buy into that. So if I just talk about what and how, you know, I sell computers, I sell payroll, and we're really easy to buy it from.
Good for you, right?
Yeah,
We're happy
but
for you.
but if we talk about why I do it, you know, buy into my values, what my core is here. Why am I doing this? People who can identify with that will latch on to it more so than somebody out there just evaluating bells and whistles. And giving away free stuff seems to be a big no-no to him. He said, you know, you're going to try and motivate, and he goes through all the motivations. They're positive, negative. There's all these different motivations, right? If you try to motivate somebody to buy, you can do that once, but you can't do it for the long haul, right? But when you inspire somebody to buy with your why, like Apple has, you know, then they're going to be your customer for life, and they're not going to care if you increase the price or you got a bad. You know, Apple's got products that aren't any good, but people, you know, they dominate the market because people identify with their why.
So this is what you said, Bruce. If you can, instead of paying for stuff, send stuff out there that inspires people and they'll latch on. Okay.
Yep. And I think what you're getting at was you don't own Facebook, you don't own YouTube, you do own your email list. And so if you're offering stuff out there, if you're giving that stuff out, you want the email in exchange for that, because email is not dead.
Right.
If you can get permission to text, that's even better, because people will respond to text because they're not getting a ton of text right now. So yeah, so build your email list and offer something in the ebook or video or some sort of help to get that email list. And then have a number of products out there, because if they come for the first product, give them something else to come back for. Because I think the old adage was on one of the TV shows or TV stations was, if you haven't seen it, it's new to you. But after you've seen it, like, why am I going to watch it again? So if you have a series, and Kim was showing how he has a whole funnel of video, and then response, and then email, and then internet. And so he's got a whole strategy of more than just one video, and then I'm done with it.
I think you're right, though, as far as the educating part. Too many people go to websites, and you know, you can contact through their emails and everything else like that. And for the most part, people just hide behind that, so they don't have to talk to you.
Yep.
And a lot of them come through me, and they say, "Well, I'm going to be getting quotes from X amount of companies." So I'll give them a cost, but I also put a little education on it, what to expect from the other quotes they're getting.
What are the questions you should ask, right? Especially if you know you're the only one who can answer.
And I've gotten some that have come back to me and said, "I'm glad I asked those questions, and when I did, your price was fair."
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing I'm suggesting is do that on the front end, so that when they hit your site, they just download your info and you educate them, and they maybe never even talk to you.
Right.
I mean, they probably still will, but we don't take control of the process.
No,
That the customer makes.
most of my competition just puts out a price.
Yeah.
That's it. I won't put a price without asking questions.
Yeah, what are you giving a price on?
Well, that way I also know that they're serious if they answer.
Well, again, thanks, Jim. Really appreciate all you did today.
Thanks.
That was a great
Yeah, that's great.
presentation. I'm going to let Carol talk, but I got a quick little quote for you, and it's kind of interesting. It comes from Ben Franklin, and it's relevant after over 200 years ago. It's still relevant today, and it goes like this: is either write something worth reading about, or do something worth writing about. So think about that. So it's the content you're putting out there, is it receptive or isn't?